Right, we're talking to Mick Miller and we're talking about the summer season at the Grand Theatre in Blackpool. Right, Mick, so best thing to do, if you get straight in, tell us about the show you're doing this year at the Grand.
Well, I've got my own show on the Wednesday, which is comedy right throughout. We've got a mate of mine, Steve Royal, who's Radio Lancashire. Steve's one of the best jugglers I've ever known. I've worked with Steve many, many times. And we've got Claire Brady, a nice little girl singer, to break it up a bit. And Billy Hunter, who you've got to come along and see this guy. This guy is like incredible. A lot of props, but very, very funny. We call him the Coffin Man. I'm going to leave it there, so you'll have to come and see that. And then, of course, we have the kids from Scream. So we've got a bit of music and a bit of dancing and all that, yeah. So and I'm really looking forward to the Wednesday one. And then, of course, on the Sunday...
Let's do stick with the Wednesday one for now, and I'll edit it and we'll do the Sunday one separately. Okay, so this is every Wednesday from the beginning of August through to the end of October, so during the summer and the light seasons. Is it suitable for everybody?
Yeah, it's suitable for families. Bring the kids along. I'm not a blue comic. I've never been a blue comic, so anything I would do that may be a bit risque, it'd go fly over the kids' heads anyway.
Right, so we'll do the Friday, the Sunday show separately, the comedians show. Right, talking to Mick Miller, and we're talking about the comedian show at the Grand Theatre in Blackpool. So, Mick, you've been involved with this show, obviously, over the years. Tell us a little bit about what the comedians actually is.
Well, this one is, we tried it last year for the first time with 4 of us, plus Johnny Hamp, the producer. And it really went well, so we're doing it again for 6 weeks this year. More or less the same cast. We've got Roy Walker, as you know, Stan Boardman, Dougie Brown, myself, and Johnny Hamp, who more or less compares it. But then we have the big screens up, with wonderful footage of the ones we've lost. We've lost quite a few. Obviously, dear Frank, we lost last year, so we've got footage of Frank. Obviously, the Bernard Manning. Charlie Williams, Colin Crompton, Roy Walker. Sorry, Roy. No, we've got footage of all the old lads, and Johnny Hamp explains how it all came about, because it started in 71, the comedians, and they were the originals, and then when they brought it back in 1979-80, they added 3. Which was like Roy Walker, myself, and Stan Boardman. So that's when, it went on for another couple of years. A lot of people think we're originals, but Roy, myself, and Stan weren't originals. In fact, I was the youngest, and I was the only bald one. True story.
Now, I mean, the comedians, when it first came out, it was really innovative. It was the first time that there'd been a program like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like, it was for comedy, it was absolutely brilliant. And it went on to I think they did 6 months at the Palladium, sold out. And then they did North Pier, which was sold out, so it really, and it was like, I get people now come up to me, and I'm 62 now, and people come up to me and they say, oh, I remember we were allowed to stay up and watch the comedians, and it was on at 7 o'clock. So yeah, it was just everyone remembers the comedians. Yeah.
So what sort of difference did it make to your career?
Oh well, it made me. Yeah. I was a clubbing comic, doing the theatre clubs in them days. So once you get on the comedians, you start summer seasons, and then I got more television. I got on Des O'Connor. So I owe it all basically to Johnny Hamp and Granada Television.
How would you say comedy's changed over the years?
Well, it has changed. There's different things now in comedy. I mean, I go through. Luckily, the alternative side of the business has accepted Roy Walker, myself, and Jimmy Cricket. So, I mean, this year as well, I'm going up to the Edinburgh Festival with Jimmy Cricket, and we're doing one night at the Pleasance Dome, which is quite a good venue. So, looking forward to that. Yeah. So. The ones I do like now, the new breed, I love Sean Locke. I think he's very, very, very funny. Clown-wise, I love Lee Evans. Lee Evans is just, I'd love to be his tailor because he must go through like how many suits a week? It just drips off him, doesn't it? I do like Harry Hill. I do like. I like most of them. Yeah, I love most of them. Yeah. And I think comedy's in good hands, really.
Right. Okay. There's a lot more swearing on television in the comedy routines than there used to be.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, in my day, like a bloody would be termed as like, no, don't have him on the show, But now, I think it's at the Watershed now is like 9 o'clock. But then people know. I mean, Channel 4 is the one for comedy, and they know what they're gonna, they know what they're gonna get. So yeah. But Bernard was first at it, wasn't he? Chubby Brown was first at it. That was 30 years ago. So yeah.
Okay, so someone is thinking about coming to see the comedian show at the Grand Theatre. What would you say to them?
I would say come and see it because you've got 4 different types of comedy and 4 different types of delivery. You've got Roy, which is very, very slow, Stan, who's a maniac, Dougie Brown, storyteller, and I'm like the one-liner man.
I was just wondering about the comedy carpet. Are you on that in the Blackpool?
I am, yes, I am. I went down to see it the other week and I was very, very surprised, and in good company. It's got, I couldn't believe it, Spike Milligan, Max Miller and Mick Miller. Now that to me is, that's fame.
Easy listening on wireless radio. Easy listening on wireless radio.